And a very good morning to you. Welcome to KTN Midmorning. Happy Boxing Day. Thank you for tuning into the show. My name is Koi. Now, Christmas is a time you get to spend with your family. There'll be lots of relatives coming down to visit. And if you're wondering what exactly you're going to do with them, how about we solve your dilemma by you taking them to Panari for ice skating? That's coming up next.
The Panari Sky Center is a state-of-the-art architectural building comprising of a shopping mall, a host of food courts, cinema theaters, the Panari Hotel, which has an indoor pool and gym, and of course East and Central Africa's first ever ice skating rink.
Panari Sky Center was initially built as a mall and an entertainment facility. So we thought we'd make it unique and have something different, which is really the reason that we have the ice rink here, to give alternative entertainment to the kids. We also have the children's arcade and the food courts. So you have an offer that will keep you entertained and keep you well fed to give you an exciting weekend out.
Even though ice skating is considered a winter sport and popular in countries which actually get winter, the Panari Sky Center offers this service all year round, all thanks to their indoor ice arena.
The directors looked at the prospects of what was available for entertainment in this country, and we felt that there was something missing. So, bearing that in mind, our directors felt that it would be suitable to have an ice rink in East Africa. And they went ahead and conceived this as the very first, not only in East, but East and Central Africa now. So it gives you alternative activities, sporting activities that you don't find anywhere else. And we find that a lot of Kenyans and kids are really enjoying this.
We have special groups like the disabled that we don't allow them to skate. But for the rest, we emphasize on sober participants to come in and skate. We prohibit all those people who are influenced to alcohol because they can't really handle balancing.
People of all ages participate in ice skating, even though the majority of ice skaters are children and teens.
Youngsters from 4 years, we recommend from 4 years and above. But below 4 years, we urge the parents or the adults or the guidance to accommodate the kids. The ice rink arena can accommodate 200 participants in any given time.
Warm clothes, mittens or gloves are also necessary. Helmets are recommended for beginning skaters.
We'd suggest that you dress warmly, ideally put on 2 layers. Initially you'll feel the cold, but once they're out and skating, many times in 20 minutes, they actually shed the jackets. By the time they finish, they're sweating. Despite the temperature in this room, children who are active will sweat by the time they leave. It's also recommended that they come with gloves. We do provide boots in all sizes, so I'm sure they'll find boots to fit them. But gloves would be ideal, because when you're down on the ice, you fall, you get up, it's cold on your hands. It is an active sport, and with all active sports there's a degree of danger. So the first way to overcome that is training and instruction. So we have 2 instructors on the ground who will guide you through it slowly so that you learn the expectations. We have rules and regulations that you need to follow for the security of all who are participating. We do have minor accidents. You will fall. You'll get some bumps and bruises, but that's about it. It takes a level of competence to attain the kind of speed that's going to be dangerous.
Rules are important because they are guidelines to what is acceptable and what is not. Take these rules, for example. Failure to follow them can lead to unnecessary injury while having fun on ice.
So basic rules are consideration. You need to be considerate to other rink users. You have to skate in one direction to avoid injuries. We always have instructors on the ground, and they have full charge and will guide you where the difficulties. The other thing is children. Children really should be accompanied by an adult to help in maintaining order as required and supervising them. But other than that, you should come out and have some fun.
The ice rink at the Panari Sky Center gets busy over the weekends, on public holidays, and during holidays such as this long December holiday.
We give 6 lessons within a period of 20 days in a month. At least with that, the customer can be flexible in timing themselves. We advise customers to come in between the weekdays so that they can have ample time with our coaches. Skaters learn basic coordination and maneuverability in the ice. The lessons are tailor-made to the ability of the participants.
Based on the age, children are much better or much quicker learners than adults. The younger they are, the quicker they'll be. We've had 2 to 5 year olds who can skate in one session. Most adults will take 3 to 10 lessons to be competent on the ice.
A number of sports can be done on ice, including ice hockey, figure skating, curling, speed skating, just to name a few. Competitive sporting activities, which are more fun-filled than competition-driven, are also held at the ice rink.
We have ice hockey that is played every Wednesday. Various international organizations have representation. So on Wednesday night, we have an ice hockey game, 9 to 10. That's about as competitive as it becomes.
With all the activity that takes place on the ice, we are curious to learn how they keep this arena frozen 24/7.
It's basically a normal refrigeration. We have pipes under the ice, the heat absorbers that are connected to the chillers or the compressors. Yeah, that's most of normal refrigeration. Our ice skating normal sessions are from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. But we advise our customers to come 20 minutes or 10 minutes prior to the sessions. Every session goes for 60 minutes. Okay, like from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. Then there's another session in the afternoon from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., then there's 7 to 8, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., then there's 9 to 10.
Ice skating is a fun activity for the novice as well as the more experienced skater. Not only does it provide a great opportunity for family laughs, it's also a great bonding platform for the entire family.
It's a fun sport, just like hiking, where people like being adventurous. When they come into the ice skating, they have photos, and maybe they can have an archive of actually some past events that they have done before.
This festive season, why not take a chance and take your entire family for a fun-filled day at the Panari Sky Center.
Let's hear what issue our relationship expert is tackling this Christmas week on Ties That Bind.
Okay, we have a question from one of our viewers. She says, my husband's mother keeps interfering with the decisions that we make in our family. My husband does not see what the big deal is, but it is starting to interfere with our relationship. What can I do?
I think that when we are single, we come from families. And I think there's also this myth in marriage that when you're married, oh, but it's just her I loved. the truth is there are two villages that collided. I mean, in a good way, that we are combining lives. And so when it comes like to the mother-in-law, the extended family, there is also a rear view mirror that you need. Many situations that are, there were many situations in the families where we've come from, and there was ties. Some people even say blood is thicker than water. And what that's supposed to bring is the idea that our families are the most important units in life. However, in marriage, there needs to be a balance that yes, there is family, and that the ties to family are important, and they cannot be neglected. However, in the marriage, there is a new dimension. This aspect is that there is a foundation that will be built by Victor and Sarah. That's the Kabutha household now. That household demands respect. It demands some kind of space, that the decisions that are made in that family are respected. And I think one of the key components here is that I have a family. I need to stay in communication with my family, but that doesn't dissolve my marriage. So that suddenly I'll be talking with my parents in a way that we're making decisions from my family background that impact my marriage. Same thing with Sarah, that she is the one to also handle her family background. But when we are together, we make decisions that should be respected by both sides of the extended family.
One of the things that we tell our premarital couples before they get married, we talk a lot about this issue because we know it's a very sensitive one and widespread issue. And we talk about where the Bible says a man is to leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife. And again, we keep repeating over and over again that marriage takes thought and a relationship takes thought. So we ask our couples, what does it mean for a man to leave his father and mother, and what does it mean to cleave to his wife? And not only that, what are the dangers if he doesn't do that? And there's a reason that the Bible put it as the man. Notice it doesn't say the man and woman. And I think it's put that way because it's generally more difficult. A lot of times you don't hear so much men talking about their mother-in-laws the way that women talk about their mother-in-laws. And I think even culturally speaking, here we understand in our culture, most of our cultures here in Kenya, that the woman is being, even the family understands our daughter is being given to this other family. So there's not such a strain with that interfering. But now with the husband side of the family, there's usually more of a strain. And I would say that put the responsibility on the husband in the marriage, that again, it's not for the wife to go complaining to to his family or something and attacking, but the husband is the one to set the boundaries and to even think for himself, what is this going to look like now that I have a wife? I love my mother, I love my parents, I respect them, I want to honor them, but now I'm at a different level of authority now. I go from being under their umbrella of authority to having my own home now. And so it's for the husband needs to really sit and decide, how can I still be respectful of my parents and honor them, yet knowing that I'm in my new family, and making sure that your wife feels number one. If you're constantly telling your wife, my mother's ugali is much better than yours, why can't you make it like hers? She's not going to take that very well, and she's not going to feel like she's a priority. And also I talk to the parents themselves. One of the best things that my mother-in-law has done, I don't even know if she's done it intentionally. We have a wonderful relationship. She calls me. If there's something that she needs to be done or something, that she needs, she will call me. And sometimes it's almost, Victor will almost be like, how come she's calling? How come she didn't call me? But it has ended up being a beautiful relationship because we have that relationship, and I feel like, wow, she trusts me. She trusts me with her son, and she respects me in that area as well, and I respect her as well. So we have that loving relationship. So again, to the parents as well, you also have a mandate, and you also have the opportunity to cultivate that relationship. Mothers, you love your sons. We understand that. It's not that you stop loving your sons, but you need to let them go and give them the freedom now to be in their own relationship, cultivate a relationship with their wife, and make them feel like a daughter.
Christmas is an ideal time to spend with your loved ones, and ice skating is an activity that provides loads of fun and loads of laughs. Share your laughs with us on Midmorning at standardmedia.co.ke and go on Facebook as well. The page is KTN Midmorning. Like the page if you enjoy the features. A very happy Boxing Day to you. My name is Koi, and I'll see you tomorrow.